Greetings and welcome back to the garden. Well, as it turns out this week, I got busy on a bunch of other things. Not so much the garden, but in the last couple of days, while I was having to wait around for someone, I did get some things done. So let's take a look at what the garden looks like right now. And our first stop is going to be the yellow squash, which I'm hoping you can see. There's one. There's two more. There's basically almost every flower that's come up has a fruit on it, so that is wonderful news. Over here we've got I believe this is the patty pan. Oh, hello friend. Thank you for opening up for us. What a blessing to have this little show. All right, I'll leave you alone. So we got the patty pan here, and that has some itty bitty little ones on it. It's either that one or it's one of the two up in here. I haven't seen them. I think that's a monarch. I haven't seen one of those in a while. We've got the cucumber, a couple of tiny little cucumbers on it, but I'm trying to train it back around and it looks like it's finally grabbed on. I added 4 stakes in the corners to try and kind of contain it. It's gonna, if I try to put up a whole bunch of fencing and what have you, it's just gonna keep poking through. So I'm just giving it the 4 corners, and I'll just keep not discouraging it. That's the word I'm looking for, from trying to go outside the bounds. Up above on the wall here, we have a whole bunch of cacti. You thought I got rid of all the cacti a couple of episodes ago? No, I had kind of put them away, and I finally got a chance to put them into little pots. And then this over here is a 4 o'clock, which doesn't look like it survived the transplant. More of the squash behind. I still have not actually put anything in that last space in the middle back there, but I have the seeds. I need to get that in. Let's take a look at the backyard. Back, we've still got 1 cacti remaining, actually with another succulent in it. We didn't tear it out. I think I like the way it looks. I think we're going to leave it alone. The 3 roses are still alive. They haven't died off yet. And we've been deadheading. Actually, our gardener, or at least the guys that come by with the mow and blow, have been deadheading, so that's a little bit more than mow and blow. We've got another flower over here. And then if I work my way over here, there's not much on the original rose that we got, but it still looks like it's alive, so I think we're going to be okay. That is the mini rose that was there. And just up here, we've got, I tried to do a cutting from the climbing rose, which we'll see in a moment. And it's not looking great, and it's probably not the right time of year, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. Down here, that big yellow flower in the middle is nasturtium, but there are plenty of yellow flowers on my tomato plants. And as you can see, we got tomatoes. We got, I believe we got tomatoes starting back there. And somewhere in this craziness, oh yeah, we got more down there, is the patio tomato, which is being overwhelmed. But hopefully you can see we've got a nice big tomato in there. It's getting big, and there's another one behind it, and I'm sure there's probably even more. So we're doing good. Okay, the nasturtium over here is not doing great, but the marigold is still okay. Unfortunately, our big Bertha has got a bit of a scar on it, and I'm guessing that's just getting baked by the sun, and it's done that. So we're going to choose to go ahead and cut it off and figure out what to do with it. Meanwhile, we've got the other right there. Which one is this? This is the sweet pepper. And finally, I noticed I have peppers on my Marconi pepper plant. I'm hoping that's in shot. I can't see with the glare from the sun. And the phone's already starting to overheat. So then we've got the beans, which are not looking great, and I think maybe they don't want quite so much heat. It is not quite summer yet here in LA, but I don't know what to make of this. I'm going to keep splashing water on it and hope it survives. Let's take a look at some other things. Mom's handiwork is paying off. We've got plenty of flowers in the little pots. We got flowers up above, and we've got some stuff still further up. And this would be that climbing rose I was talking about. It gets rather tall. The hibiscus have been a bit of an adventure in the last couple of weeks because we've been getting whitefly. And this is what that ends up looking like. Not great. We've got some neem oil. We've been trying that. If anybody knows like the perfect solution to whitefly, because I apply it weekly, as they say, and it's not really, they just keep coming back. By the end of a week, it's fully covered in what looks like spider webs. But just for reference, this is what they can look like when they're doing well. I was getting a little concerned about the bougainvillea on the side, but as you can see, we've got some color on the top again. What are they called? Geraniums are doing nicely here and kind of working their way back behind. And the purple orchid tree has lots of pods, and I spotted another tree that's a white orchid tree, or at least it had looked exactly the same leaves and the same kind of flowers, but they're white. I snagged a pod. So we're gonna let that one dry out a little bit more than these are, and I'll probably go back and see if I can catch one when the pod is fully matured and dried out but hasn't split open yet, and see if I can get that and plant it sometime later this year. That's what it's all kind of looking like. The lawn, basically mow and blow. They're taking care of that, except for some reason parts of it are turning brown, and I think what it is actually they're scalping the lawn. But everything is looking pretty good around here. There's more to come. Stay tuned.